Stock of the day. Thought we'd kick off with Citigroup or with CSR as the stock of the day because it gave an update this morning. Citigroup have come out and said that it missed expectations by about 15%. The big building products group. Strong result in revenue, but timing of some of the property issues may have had an impact. Michael, what do you think of the CSR update?
Yeah, look, there was a few things going on there. Obviously, some parts are doing well. So the building products division doing well, as you can appreciate. Yep. There's quite a pipeline of construction, and they noted that that still looks very strong. But they've got an aluminium division, so that's been hit by higher energy costs, and also they've got a property division that hasn't been doing great either. So it looks like they managed to increase the revenue by 5%, but their earnings are down. So just that typical story we've heard all year that, look, the whole construction industry is great, but costs for a variety of businesses are a factor, inflation and so on. So it looks like it was perhaps a slight miss on what the market was expecting, and that's very telling in the way that it traded as well. This morning it was up about 5.5%, but on the way into the studio it looked like it had lost all of those gains. So quite telling that the market's already decided, it's had a good run this year. I mean, since the end of last year, we're talking from about $4.40 up towards $6. So I guess, all the good stuff's priced in, and that's probably as good as it's going to get for now. So
cut their dividend as well.
Yeah, look, not, when you can get 5% in the bank, a lot of investors are, they're happy to get dividends in their shares, and we could see with shares that don't pay dividends at the moment, they really do struggle unless they're growing quite rapidly. So, look, I think based on all of that, I'd avoid it for now. I'd have it as a sell, and I think you could, wait for an opportunity when it does get cheap, and get in then. But at the moment, it looks like I can't see the upside from here.
Yeah, Kevin, Julie Coates, the chief executive, in the statement said detached residential pipeline anticipated to support near-term activity, while population growth from overseas migration will generate housing demand and significant federal and state government housing programs in the medium term. But it's closely monitoring these factors to see whether there's a miss. And we had building approvals came out yesterday, I think it was, down again to 10-year lows. So the pipeline is looking pretty skinny, isn't it?
You're right. These are all, of course, forward-looking statements, and it's always difficult to tell what's actually going to happen. But you're quite right, Koshi, that the whole residential property scenario, if you like, is difficult. Everyone's saying we need more housing, and the only way to put a damper on the rapid growth and the unaffordability of housing is to have more supply. And yet it seems to be a struggle to actually get those approvals to get that supply through. So you're quite right. It's one to look at. We haven't looked at CSR for a while. We looked at it in the past. The most recent one was 2018, and the result was split pretty evenly between members who thought it would be a potential wealth winner and members who didn't. And since then, it hasn't sort of come up on our radar. Right. I remember at the time we were concerned about their glass business, which I think they've got rid of, which is pretty good. We also had concerns about the aluminium business, which is still obviously a concern for us and them, no doubt. But other than that, the figures currently are looking good on our filters, except for the price, and the stability of earnings growth is a little low.
Right.
So we may look at it again. We'll see how it goes in the future, and as you say, see what happens with the building approvals.
Okay, but not for you at the moment, doesn't?
Not right now.
Right.
No,
okay.
I agree with Michael. If you're interested in it, I would wait until the price comes down, and as you say, keep an eye on the approvals.
Yeah. Okay.